Hey, once again, it's your boy Day Day from Triple D Gaming coming at you with another map making video. Let's get to it. Alright, so let's see here. This one we have to shut that off. And give me 1 second here. What's it saying to me? Alright. Anyway, it's telling me the resolution I'm using isn't optimal, but we're going to flow with it anyhow. So the cars, guys, I figured out something with the cars. We'll have to fix it later, but I found out what I was trying to do in the last video. I knew I was doing it right. It just wasn't working. Ha! So that's the terrain. Shift R, and that's the where's the control? To pick how high you want the terrain without actually having to go in and type that in. And of course, it's not working right. Oh, I guess it would help if I was on the right thing. Alright, now it should work. Ha. Alright, let's get to it. Oh, I typed in 81. So now, what is it? Alt? Is it Alt? I'd be forgetting, y'all. Alt. Control. Alright, now go back. Why ain't it working? Had it working just fine. Now it quit working on me. Anything to mess me up. What up, Joe Bob? Joe Bro? What you know? Is it buffering? Yes or no? Control R. Why ain't it working? I made sure it worked too before I started the stream. Alt R. Come on. Don't do this to me. I guess Control R. Yeah, Control R. working. Cool beans. Joe Bob. Alright. It's always something. So let me try something else here. What do you mean? Did it quit working? I seen it blacked out for a minute. I don't know what happened. I think it's because of my resolution there. Alright, cool. Now, control R. Why is that not working? I don't. You know what? That's what happened, Joey. I was on the YouTube screen, while I was hitting Control R, and it backed me out because I was still on the YouTube page instead of over here on this page. I just don't understand why that ain't. I might have to close this out. I might have to close it out and come back in and see if I can get that to work. Because I should be able to hit Control R on different terrain heights. Alright. There we go. Now it's working. I don't know why it wasn't working. Killing me. Alright. Now we can get rolling. Alright, so let me zoom back in. Out. Get a little bit closer here so I can see how deep I'm taking it. Alright, I don't want to go too deep at first here. I wish I had a machine sitting here so I knew. Alright, now Control R. And then replace, not smooth. Replace. Subtract. Get it to that height. To Control R again to get it to that height. And then replace. Alright, so I'm going to take it down like this in gradual layers, guys. And we're terraforming the ground to make a mine so we can start digging. For those that are just starting off on this live stream and haven't watched the rest, we are going to have a little dirt mining area, rock mining area, so on and so forth. All right, and this is Ravensburg map. We're editing. I want to make my own map, but I don't have time right now. So we are editing a map to play on. Alright, so back to here. Blow this up. here real quick. Let's paint this all brown so it ain't confusing me here. Take that back because I want to keep that right there. Alright, now. Already going better than the last stream there. If I didn't care, I should just not care. Just trying to be a perfectionist, and I should just not care right now just to get this done. But I'm trying to make it as good as possible. There we go. And then we'll shrink this down a little bit. Shrink, shrink, baby. Shrink, shrink. Maybe I should put some tunes on because I know I am not a singer. Because I'll be singing words that's not appropriate for YouTube. All right. I'm hoping this works the way I'm planning it. My luck, it probably won't. And that was not what I was trying to do. I need to figure out how to do like a good, like, you know what? I'm gonna do real quick. I'm looking at prefabs real quick and see if there's like rock. Let me take that back a little bit. Somebody's coming down the steps on me. And somebody's coming down the steps on me. Yes, I want to look in the prefab real quick here and see if there's rock. Windows. Prefabs. I don't know if there is or not. And my guess is not. Yeah, because it should have popped up. Yep. That's cool. We can make our own. Alright, so there's the basic layout. We'll just have to refine. And what happened? Okay. Alright, so that's not going to work for right now. Until we get a little deeper. Or I'm just going to have to take the whole thing. See, I didn't even think of that. They got me. Alright, so I'm just going to have to take the whole thing a little deeper to begin with. I have to start over here. Take this down. It's going to make the other end super deep, but it's okay. Alright, now Control R and get our height right there. There we go. Yeah, that's going to make the rest of it super deep. Switch to the square brush for a moment. All right. We'll get the basic layout here, and then we'll step down another layer. There we go. Now back to the round brush. We're gonna zoom in and see how deep that actually made this side here. I guess it doesn't matter too much, but because I can always put in, just add to it to get our road up on that side. If you're just joining, we are making a mine. I'm busting my mic off the wheel. Usually I take the wheel out the road while I'm doing this, but I didn't get to it this time. This part here is going to be for dirt, and then we're going to have different sections. This is Ravensburg. We're going to have dirt here, like rock, lime, etc. I might actually put lime over here, actually, though, across the road. We'll see. And then we got the Home Depot on this map, the big Home Depot. Couple things. All right, now let's zoom in there and see what we got. Yeah, it's pretty deep. I figured it was going to be, though. All right. Now we'll take and knock this here back a little bit. I really don't have too much of a plan. I probably should have planned. Probably should have planned it out a little bit better than I did, but we're just going with the flow pretty much, and then hopefully it works out for us. All right, now, I gotta figure out how to make it kind of. I want like rock, but I gotta figure out how, without actually having rock, how do I get it to where it's like a rock texture on the high walls. I know we have the rock paint, but when have you ever seen a smooth rock like that? So we got to figure out find like actual rock to put there, or B, we have to figure a way to like take it, and then we'll do a little subtraction like this on the top. And don't do that. I thought I had to brush on smooth. No, and I didn't. And then like see, I need to change the sensitivity of that. Yeah, I gotta remember how to change the sensitivity of that actually. Occupancy, I think that's it. So if we drop that down and we hit smooth, yeah, see it isn't. See, I was on add instead of smooth. Smooth. See, it's not as intense now. But yeah, we gotta figure something out to do. Rock. Turn this back up. Shrink this window. All right. And then hitting buttons, that ain't good. So now yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about the rock thing. I know I can make my own rock, but it takes too long, and I'm not trying to do all that. I mean, I want to make a decent map here, but I don't want to take forever doing it. All right, so now what we got to do is we'll drop it down another level. Put my brush back on. Replace. Then we'll subtract. And we'll take that down a bit, and then Control R to get our new height, our new replace height. Control R. And then start replacing. All right, now We'll zoom out. Oh, that we got our height. We'll zoom in, get a better look at that. Yeah, that'll work. I'm not going to go as deep as I was last in our little practice run there. I had it a little bit too deep. But then we'll just go along the edge of what we already have there and make little benches. And I'm going to have the road coming in here. So it'll come off of here, right down onto the first bench. And then I'll have it kicked down. Then I'll have it kicked down again and kicked down to the next level. Then we're going to put another road. The other road's going to be over here coming up onto this road. And then you'll drop down into the other mine section over here. Wondering if I should take this corner back a little bit more right there. Yeah, let's do that. So Control R, and then we'll bring this back just a hair more. Make it dip in there a little bit, like that. There we go. That actually kind of faded in right there. All right, come back over here. Control R, get that height back. Now we're good to go. Some tunes. I'm still thinking I might actually put that rock crusher right here. And I might have to go in a little bit on these benches. Yeah, I don't want to do rock texture on the edges and then it just be smooth. It won't look right. So even if I have to, I'll do something for now, and then I'll see what I can find for rock walls or something. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if I should put that road over here in the corner or just have it come up right here. I haven't really planned out the small details. Alright. jump to square real quick. Oops, made it do that. Make this bench right here just a little narrower. Back to the round. Ah, got me. A little touchy. It's a little touchy. All right. Now we'll drop it down a little bit more. Let's zoom in because I don't want to get too crazy. Yeah, that actually did a nice transition right there without even smoothing it out. There it is, guys. This is the start of our first pit. See, I might have to. I might round this one off. I'm not going to round the rest of them off, but I might round this top one off just a hair, just on the high side here. We'll see. It'll pretty much fill all that in if I do put that road up in that corner. I'm gonna have one there, and this one here. We'll see. You got any ideas? Let me know. Check it out. Let's see. Wrong way. There we go. I must have bumped the camera. Must have bumped the camera there, and I had the right there. I had that line. I just fixed it though. All right. Then we have our transparent drink, the Mountain Dew Amsky. Yummy. Alright. Now let's drop it down some more. That's too close. I don't want to go down too much. Have it look like a crater hit the planet there. Control R. And start replacing. Don't zoom back out. Yeah, dirt actually pays more in game than rock does. And I thought for sure when I first started messing with building materials, I thought for sure rock would have, like when you sold it, I thought for sure rock would have paid more than dirt does. And it doesn't. See, I need to start letting go of the button so it doesn't take me all the way back. See, I'd like these edges to be more round, a little more round, because whenever you're digging, it's going to be hard to dig around all that. But, I mean, you can't have perfect lines or it's not going to look, I mean, it's not going to look realistic, but, if you had perfect lines, it definitely would not look anywhere near realistic. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of a visual player. I mean, it's got to look good. That's why I like playing Gold Rush too. Not now because my graphics card, I need to update my graphics card, but the equipment, it has all the rust and everything. It's got a lot of detail in it, and it just makes it look more realistic looking. So not too far right there. Yeah, they definitely put a lot of detail into it, that's for sure. Hit my mic. Now I got a debate on whether I should go down one more or just leave it at the 3. Leave it at 3? You tell me. I need suggestions. Help me please. help me please. I should have made it look like something. Hey, I got you right this time. Unlimited Gaming, what's going on, brother? Hey, y'all go check out Unlimited Gaming's channel. He's always doing something. He's a busy man. I try to help you out. Ain't no problem. What do you think here? I'm good. What do you think? Should we take it down another? Make another bench, one more, right here. Take it down one more bench. Uh-oh. My stream says no, what's it say? No data. That ain't good. Trying to see around my camera. Alright. It's still streaming, so we're good. I think. Alright, so I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna take it down one more. See what it looks like. If not, we can always put it back. Like I said, I don't want to go too crazy and make it too deep. Control R. Did it change? Yeah. See, I think that's perfect right there. Don't get any deeper than that. Actually, I'm still not 100% on what I'm gonna do about the ramp. If I'm actually gonna put the dirt on the ramp and make it to where you have to dig the ramp out too. It's not something that people do, or does, rather. But I'm not. I'm always trying to do something different. So that's what makes me me. I'm different. So let's be different. We might actually put the dirt on the ramp and make it to where you have to dig the ramp out as well to get down in there. I mean, technically, I could probably leave it the way it is now. I could probably just make this one here deeper. But I'm not going to do it like that. I'm going to make it to where, because I could bench the actual diggable dirt, but I'm gonna put the diggable dirt on these benches. Because normally what people does with it is they'll do like I'm doing here, and they'll put these benches in, and then they'll have one flat area on the other side of it, and then they'll make benches out of the diggable dirt, the material, the rock or whatever it is. They'll have this side without benches, and then they'll make the benches out of that, and then all this here will just be here. There's nothing to dig here. That's normally how people does it, and that's not how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it to where you're gonna dig all this out, and we're gonna make it a little bit different. So let's get to it. I hope it all works the way I plan it. It could be a complete fail. Yeah, that adds a little more to it. That last bench there. It adds to it for sure. Considering we'll be digging dirt in this one, I could just leave all this dirt texture, but like I said, I want to get it towards like rock, because in real life you'll dig dirt, you'll get down so far, you'll actually be hitting rock. So even if I don't bring rock all the way up to how I do to here and here, at least get it to where there's like rock on this level and this level, and it'll be like you dug down and you hit the rock. So that's what I'm thinking. Whether it's going to turn out that way or not, I don't know. As long as I can, because I don't want to just use the rock texture and paint on there. Because I can get it to look like rock. I've done it in game, not even being on Giant's Editor. I did it in one of my Ravenport videos up by the BGA. I did it, and it came out pretty good. So I can do it, but like I said, it takes forever. So if I could just find something to throw in there to make it look like rock, if you guys know anything, let me know. Which I've seen other people have theirs where the high walls there is actual rock poking off. So that's what I want to try to do. I was going to do that to myself. I have to start letting go of the button a little earlier, just in case I error when I jump back here. It doesn't go back so far. I need to find out what key what key does the undo. Yeah, what hotkey? I'm not sure which hotkey does that undo. I am trying to keep this one here as square as possible, the bottom one here. If you can't tell, keep jumping back to fix it. I don't want it too square, but yeah, if you're just joining, you don't know what we're doing. We're putting little mining areas in Ravensburg. We're going to be mining dirt here, like rock over here, lime somewhere, etc. Welcome to the stream. So that's what we're doing. Hey, we're drinking a invisible drink. It's invisibility energy. Yeah, don't forget that like, that comment, subscribe. Come check out the channel, see what we got going on. A lot of good playing with Tonka toys every day. Alright, so there's that. Now we just got to work on getting a road in. And then we got to start putting our materials in. But I'm thinking, I don't know, I might go ahead and do it, but I'm thinking get the rest of them in, get the transitions from coming up. Where's it at? Yeah, so like coming up out of the mine here, and then transitioning up, and then dropping down into the next one. And then after I get them all set up, then go and then add all the materials to it. I'm not 100% sure yet. Again, we'll be putting our crusher in up there. I think. Change this replace to smooth right now. We'll put it back on here. I just want to see. Let me turn the intensity of this down a smidge. Is it hardness? I think it's hardness. We'll find out here in a second. Yeah, it's too hard still. I gotta dial that back somehow. I mean, I guess it'd be okay. But I don't want that to be that smooth, but I want to try to get it smoother-ish. Just right there on the high, on that high side on the other side. Let's use this as the practice here. I don't think it's the value. Maybe it is. So I think the value and the hardness Actually, I think all of it has a factor in it there. Oh yeah. Right. This side here. I don't want this straight up and down like that. I ain't gonna take it down too far. Just like that. Just to get rid of them jagged edges. That's perfect. Alright. So that's what we're going to do for now. Until I figure out what we're going to do about rock or whatever. So let's jump in here real quick. And then jump down. Jump down here. And excuse me, see what we can put in. Alright, so mountain rock. What we got there? Mountain rock. Alright, that's that. See, I mean, and that would be fine, but I want it to look like it's actual rock. Now, this will be perfect for the rock mine, where we will be digging the rock out of. Perfectly fine. But the dirt one, I want the brown colored rock. And this is like, yeah, not that. Okay, so that's mountain rock. What else we have here? I know this ain't it. I just want to see what this looks like. Alright. Okay, here we go. Mountain rock 1. Mountain rock 2. See, I don't even see the difference in that. Mountain rock 3. I really don't see it. Mountain rock 4. What else we got? Mountain dark. So now that's what you want, like in the shaded areas. Put darker and then lighter. I mean, that's the whole idea of that, but that's not what I'm going for. It's not. Yeah, it's just not what I'm looking for right now. Let's see, what do we got here? So you could do some nice shading with this though. You could definitely shade it out for sure. Beach sand. Wow. That's super shiny. Man, was beach sand wet? Oh, went back too far. Alright, now yeah, because I definitely, if you was trying to dig around these jagged edges right here, super hard. So we definitely got to get those out. I'm just trying to see what textures we have here. What's this? Some gravel, forest, asphalt. What's the plate damage? Oh. Mud, sand, forest, grass, cobblestone. That's all we got. So, I gotta figure out what we can do here. Alright, so we can put some carrots in. Alright. So I might end up just having to do the rock texture that we had, the mountain rock texture, if I can't find some rock stuff. Okay. Alright, see, that's too intense. You want to keep it like it's a high wall for sure. I need my chair. Alright. But let's see. That was too intense. So let's dial that back just a little bit more here. The occupancy. I can't even talk. Let's see what happens if we just make that smaller. See, I don't want it to be rounded off like that. And actually, I'm gonna have to come in this corner and fill that in. Or dial this back some, because you won't be able to get an excavator up there. Yeah, so these are fine. I just got to get it right here on your turns to where it ain't so jagged. Other than that, yeah, I mean, I want it to be a high wall right there. So let me jump back with this. Take that back. Come back in here. Control R, and then replace. We were still on smooth. All right, replace, and grab the round brush, and then bring this out just a little bit. Are we still? You know what? 17, 19, and 61. I guess we can fix it later. We'll figure it out. Alright, replace. Bring this in just a little bit more so we can actually get our excavator on that wall. Cool. Cool. Alright, so alright, so now we just gotta put it back on smooth. Just around these turns. So when we're digging our dirt out, we can actually get around this stuff. Because if we leave it like that, we're never going to get it. Let's go ahead and put these on. We'll try them on 10. Or around 10. Alright, and then grab this. Back on smooth. Like that, I guess. I just gotta figure out how I'm getting some rock. It's bothering me now. Like I need rock. See, now I don't like that. It doesn't look so fake now. But again, then it does, because now it's just too smooth. That's why I need to find like a rock texture, so I can slap some rock on there. And I might have to get it from like another TP map or something that already has it. I don't know if I can actually grab that texture and bring it in here though, because I'm kind of new to this, to the editor itself actually. But that's the game plan, so before I get too crazy, let me just start. Let me get our road in. When we get our roads in, then I'll start fine-tuning everything there. And I kind of messed up for what I was supposed to be doing for our road. Let's go back to replace. Control R again. And then let's just fill this. Of course, it's not working. It's not filling it in. A little closer. Just because there's not enough room right here, so we have to fill that in a little bit. Ah, that's why. I forgot I turned the intensity down. But number 10 on these is just fine for what we need to do for smoothing up our jagged edges. Oops. I have to fill this in a little bit too. Control R. Control R. Then Control R again. Just get this little piece. Control R. And dial this back a little bit right here. Just want to make sure we're able to fit on these with the excavator. It's hard to tell when you don't have a machine or a vehicle in the game, like near where you're working, to see exactly how big you have stuff compared to a machine. I mean, I guess you got the road as a little reference, so you can just picture a car there. And then right here, Control R that, Control R again. Then let's fill this in just a smidge right here. Like that. Whoops. Oopsie. Control R up here. Just because when we smoothed that up, made that smaller right here. I need this bench right here. There we go. And that ought to be alright there. We might as well do right here, because once we start smoothing it up, it's going to make that smaller. Alright? Alright. Let's get to it. Now, let's work on this road. Alright, so we'll pop a ramp in right here. Because I was just going to do it straight down through there like that. But it makes the transitions from bench to bench a little wonky. So the way I should have done it is I had to step out a little bit, like in one spot, make it wider, so that way then a ramp can come down in the wider spots, so that way you can still drive by it on the outside and then go up the ramp on the inside. That's how I should have done it, but we didn't, so we'll move on. Let's do this here. By the time we get to the next one, yeah, with the rock, then we'll be professionals. I'm still not 100% sold on how I should bring these ramps in, but let's try something. Smooth. Zoom into that. Back up. Back it up, back it up. Try to make all of our transitions pretty smooth. Alright, let's back that up a little bit. It's not too bad, I guess. See, now I could I could either just continue the ramp all the way down right here in the corner, or I could take it and then like make it to where you had to drive around here and then drop down and then drive around some more to drop down, or I could just keep it there straight down and straight up, or I could have came off this side and then dropped down and then yeah, you get the picture. So I'm not sure if I want to just keep them all right there. It's probably an easier way when you're playing the game just to jump straight up there. Yeah, man. Nice big road there. Let me jump down there and smooth that in. But now, if I come in off of this corner, guys, our ramp's going to be huge. So I might go ahead and leave that just a corner there, and then make it to where you come up right here. I would like it to where you can come out on this side somewhere, but I don't think we'll be able to do that. We might have to put a fence right here so nobody drives into the mine. Okay, put a fence along this high wall here. Let's zoom in and finish our road. I gotta figure out our textures here, how we're gonna do these textures. I did not mean to do that wide, but it'll make a nice road there. Yeah, bringing this road out like this causes these to have humps when you come down off these benches. So that's why I keep jumping up on that bench, trying to make sure that stays smooth right there. And I think we're pretty good here, to tell you the truth. Road looks pretty good. All the way up out of there. Nice little turn. I could have one way in, one way out, but if you had to come in and out on just that side, you'd have a long ways to drive around. I mean, you could come out of here straight into there if I put the crusher there. But I did want it to come out on this side though. That's not going to happen, so it could, but it would take this whole corner. It would take this whole corner up. It would just be one huge ramp, and we're not going to do that. All right, now I probably should start just roughing in the rest of these. So we got this area, that area, and this one. I am going to, now that we know this is our mining area, I'm going to go ahead and not do that. At least take that grass and paint it brown for now. And then in the next video, I'm gonna have it figured out what we're gonna do about texture. Whether I had time to look for a rock or not, we'll just go ahead and do the mountain texture. Alright, so we need just rough dirt, I think. Just rough dirt. Rough dirt. Yeah, rough dirt. We'll just go ahead and rough this in. See what I did there? Yeah, rough dirt, rough this in. I know, you're not funny. I know watching the map being made, it ain't as fun as actually watching it be played on or playing on it, but you know, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do to make it fun. I didn't mean to do that. But I want to get this done, guys, because this is going to be the hardest thing. And like I said, we're going to be putting in landslides in the road. You're going to have to go clean up the landslide. We're going to have it to where you have to dredge the pond. The pond right here. We're going to have to go in there with a long stick excavator or something and dredge the bottom of that for clean up all the sediment. We'll have a landslide down onto the road there or something. It's going to be good. I kind of wish I would have used a different map now, but I mean, this is still working out good. It's a good map for it. And we're still going to have a lot of fields for farming too. So if we want to farm, we got more than enough fields to do so. I mean, we knocked out a big field doing this. Well, a lot of fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fields. And then if I put the lime over here like I was thinking, I don't know, we'll see what we got room for. But if I don't have room, we'll put the lime over here. We'll have a lime mine. And then we'll just cut this all out flat with the road. And then we'll have like the back, we'll have it stepped up. And then you'll have to jump up on that high wall and mine out the lime. That's how we'll do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our road in over here. And then when we get our road in, then we'll go ahead and see what we're going to do about these rough edges. But I don't know how long I've been streaming for. I know streams ain't. It don't matter. Streams are long all the time. But I got to go to bed for work. I got to go to work tonight. So I'm gonna knock this ramp in right here real quick. And then that's probably going to be the end of it. We'll see. Back to our square brush. And we got it. All right, we're good to go. That nice and wide right there. It's definitely wider than what we needed, but it'll be okay. The good thing though, if these are way wider than what we actually need for like binding trucks and rock trucks and that, the good thing is we'll be able to get like bucket trucks in here, like semis, with it being wide. So it's not a bad thing. Definitely not a bad thing. zoom into that and see what she looks like. So we're going to touch some of it up. You could definitely see what it's doing better anyhow, if nothing else. All right. Invisible drink. Yummy. Probably should throw this in game. Yeah, throw it in game and just see how big this actually is with a vehicle coming in here. Oops. Yeah. Now we'll get rid of it. There we go. Alright, so there's that. It's not too bad, I guess. Like I said, after we get all the details into it, it'll look good. And then, here. Is this a sell point, guys? I don't know. I haven't. Yes. All right. So we got to drive by the mines here to get to that sell point. So if we're cruising down the road. Hey. Oh, mommy, look at the Tonka trucks. A big old sandbox. That's what it is. Yeah, see, guys, it's looking pretty good. It's gonna look good in game for sure. And then, now this is just the base of it, guys. We still got to put the building materials in here. So, like I said, normally people would do it like this, and nothing here would be digable. None of this. And then, like over here, then they would have it flat, and then they would have the digging materials over here by itself. I'm not doing it like that. I'm making it to where you're gonna come in here, you're going to dig all of this out. We're gonna fill this bottom in with building material, and then each bench you're gonna have to actually dig on each bench. So that's the game plan. That's how we're going to do it. So hopefully we'll get the building materials from this bench clear up to this bench, and then the building materials from this bench all the way up to this bench, and then the building materials from this bench all the way up here. And then what you'll do is you'll start digging on the top, and then you'll just work your way down. So you can't get the building materials to actually go this high. You can, like, off of this bench, but not from the middle. And that's what I would like to do, is take it from the middle and fill it all the way up. So whenever you came up to this, it would all be flat, just like we started. And then when you came in game, you could dig it out until you hit this bottom, and it would look like this when you were done digging it out. That would be ideal, but it doesn't work like that. Unless you got in there somehow, which I'm sure there's a way. I'm just not 100% on how to do it, and get that building material to get the terrain height to go higher, and then you could actually fill this in and make it all flat and do it like that, and that would be awesome. But I don't know, guys, that's about it for today. So what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'm gonna try to find that texture, and then whenever we come back, I'm thinking we'll just go ahead and knock this out and get it to where we need it to be, and then we'll start on the rest. And when we do the rest, we'll do it like do the first step on this one, then jump and do the first step on this one, and then we'll do them all at once instead of one at a time. That way we know everything's the way that we want it, and we'll go from there. I'm excited. I'm getting antsy about getting it done now. So maybe we'll be streaming a little more often. But what I want to do again is we'll come in, whether I find a rock or not. We'll smooth up these edges, throw some texture detail down, then we'll put the building materials in, and then we'll move on. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, hit that subscribe button, and I'm out. Deuces.